Well, smack my ass and shave my balls. It's the best damn podcast from Chippewa Falls.
It doesn't ever make the final cut anyway.
Good morning,
Cocksucker.
all you hick guys and gals.
Welcome to Tales from the Hicks. Who is here today?
Oh, I'm Jason.
Big Dick Chad is not in the house. This is Ben.
I am Nate. Chad is spreading his love in Alaska. I think he's back now, but
He's probably plugged into a moose up there, I would imagine.
he found himself an Eskimo.
Yeah. Is your name Nuzzin?
Nuzzin.
Actually, they sent me a couple texts and they said it was pretty cold up there. It was about 55 degrees.
I'm sure he had to plug in to stay warm.
They said it was chilly.
The pictures he shared, it looked like it was pretty chilly where they were fishing, I think.
Well, I think it'd be chilly when there's ice floating in the water.
Well,
That's
it's Alaska.
a giveaway there.
We're pretty far north.
It is a long ways.
Not the Great White North. That's Canada.
Right.
Jason, what you been up to?
Well, we went up to Ladysmith on July 19th and we watched some boat races right at the park in Ladysmith.
Did you get some Grandpa's Pizza?
We did not get Grandpa's Pizza.
Is that because they haven't reached out to us for sponsorship from back when we...
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, they had, it's called Mardi Gras, Northern Mardi Gras or something like that. And so we went up there and watched the boat races. And it's not like the boat races like a boat you or I would have. They're pretty fucking souped up boats. And they were going pretty good. It was something different.
Yes.
It was fun to see and watch. And took the kids up there and did that. And Tanner got a new car.
Oh, really?
In the meanwhile, he got.
Did you finally get all the stuff settled with insurance then, or?
Yep, finally. Yep, that was only 2 months worth of fucking around with those guys.
Yeah. What kind of ride did you get?
He has a Jeep Grand Cherokee now.
He likes those Jeeps, huh?
He does like those Jeeps.
Does he drive it, actually?
He does drive it.
Okay.
Yep. It's actually a really nice ride, actually.
Nice.
I think it's a 2014, maybe?
Oh, okay.
I think. Something like that. It's really nice. For a 16-year-old, that's better than the ride I had when I was 16.
Right.
But, no, just doing some odd ends and doing a little bit here and there. And that's about really all the stuff that I work.
I had a question for you.
It's not done yet.
You didn't finish it?
No, because now it's
Now it's too hot.
It's too humid, and now the paint won't stick.
Sure. Yep. Okay.
Plus, I don't have the room.
What is if I just out of curiosity, what is the precise specified temperature that you can paint this table at? And how is it that we've not obtained that, like in the last, we'll say 10 months?
Conservative estimate.
Yeah, just ballpark.
It has to be like above 65, so about
definitely
70.
hasn't been that. Yeah, so because it went straight from 30,
yeah, it did,
and now it's 90.
I know.
Yeah, and there was no.
But
we never paused in between there.
Now the humidity is going to play a factor.
It's not so much the heat as the gosh darn humidity.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
And plus, I don't have the room. Once this table is built, it's going to be about the size of that table you're sitting at there.
Okay.
So when I do build it, I'm not going to have the room.
You haven't even built it yet? I thought you just had to paint it.
I do have to paint it.
Okay. You got to paint it and then assemble it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't have the room. Once I put it all together, it's going to be about 5 feet long and 8 inches wide. About.
Sure.
So it's going to be a pretty big deal once I put it, and I don't have the room to just leave it set up in the garage.
Sure.
So
what you're saying is, if one of our listeners would like to pre-purchase that,
so
it should be ready for use. 2027 possibly.
Yeah, I could probably whip it up pretty quick. But
no, it's not possible.
Well, yeah, but. So I was going to do white on the legs, and then like some kind of a gold color or like a stain on the top.
So you're going to make the leg a different color than the top?
Yep.
Isn't that like dyeing your hair? Aren't you opposed to that?
I am.
Okay.
But this has nothing to do with that.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm going to end up doing is doing the legs gray, and then the top like a cedar red color.
Okay.
And I think those two colors will go together pretty decent.
Cool.
So that's what I'm going to do, and if not, I'll just put it downstairs when we redo the basement and put it down there and have a table down there.
There you go.
I guess. If nobody gets to me to buy it.
Sure.
Yeah, you reach out at Hicks@taleswimhicks.com.
Yeah, if you're interested.
Yep. I got that. Adirondack chairs. Whatever, I guess. Whatever you want, I can do. But to sell them is a little bit different problem. I mean, all you're doing is just making the shit, and you're spending money on stuff.
I mean, it seems to me like painting it is really the problem.
Huh.
Just, Yeah. Because it's been a long time.
It is. I know, Ben.
Oh, okay.
I know. But
sure.
That's just, I don't have the room.
Okay. Or the correct temperature / humidity.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, when you go from 30 to 90, it's...
Right.
And you go from 30, which is cold, to 90 with 80% humidity.
Right.
That's a problem, too.
Yeah. Understandable.
But I do like the Adirondack chair I did build, because I'm sitting in that fucking thing. That's pretty nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I really like that. That turned out really good.
Good.
And then that bench that you gave me the plans for, that we use that a lot too. So,
is that painted?
Nope. If somebody else, I mean, if you want to buy it, you can paint it yourself, whatever colors you want.
Yep. As temperatures allow.
Right.
Yeah. Then you can run into the same problem I got. All right, next person.
Ben, what you been up to?
Not much, honestly. Working and boys' baseball games once a week, and trying to make it out for poker when I can, and that is about it, really. Nothing much else exciting. I've been trying to, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of, it's called the Trans-Wisconsin Adventure Trail. They call it the T.W.A.T for short, is the acronym. But I didn't know it existed. I got a new...
You didn't know a T.W.A.T existed?
That trail existed. I didn't know that this trail existed. I've been looking for places to do, like, not crazy off-roading, but some mild stuff for my new ride, new to me at least ride. And this trail runs from the Wisconsin-Illinois border all the way to Lake Superior. Huh. And I guess it was originally made for like dual sport motorcycles, like for dirt bike type rides or whatever.
So not like a hog like I got.
No, not like your massive hog.
Right.
No.
Okay.
Not like that. But now I guess a lot of it is able to be used for like regular vehicles. And it sounds like it's nothing crazy. It's mostly forest roads and, gravel roads and stuff like that. But I thought it'd be really cool to take like the central and northern and do it in the fall, like when the leaves are turning. And there's tons of spots along it for camping and all that kind of stuff. But I've been struggling to find a good map of the trail, because everything I look at is for the motorcycles. But from all the reading I've been doing online, there's different sections that are plotted out if you want to run it in a vehicle, but I can't find the maps to run it in the vehicle. So I've been putzing around trying to find stuff online to do that, because I want to take like a long weekend in October and run that, something different to do. So
does some of that then, when you're on the trail, I would assume you have to get onto just regular roads to get to the next?
Yeah, because it goes like between towns, obviously,
right.
And it runs the whole way from south to north. So yeah.
That's really interesting. I never heard of anything like that.
I hadn't either. Nope, it runs, and it sounds like for us, like the closest spot to get on it is kind of over by Thorpe, I believe, and then it kind of runs up through the Schwamigan Nicolay Forest and runs up through there. So But yeah, I thought it'd be something fun to do in the fall, and take a few days, and so.
Well, I know my Kona has sport mode that I can push on it, so maybe
you could come with.
That might be what it's meant for.
Sure.
Yeah. Not to sidetrack it, but did you take the bypass on the way down here?
No, I bring the Business 53 down.
Have you been on the bypass yet?
The
53?
Highway 53?
Where they did all the construction and shit?
Yep.
That is rougher than a cob.
Yeah.
Dude, there's roads up north that are smoother, dirt roads that are smoother than that fucking thing out there.
Yeah.
They did a horrible, horrible job on that.
Yeah.
I took it here Friday, maybe it was, or Saturday morning, Friday night, Saturday morning. I thought it was shaking the shit out of the truck.
Yep.
And I'm like, holy fuck, it's bad.
Yeah.
From like Walmart down to the mall or whatever.
Yeah.
Woodlands is where I got off.
Yeah, River Prairie.
Holy shit, man.
Yep.
Those sections are bad.
Yeah, they didn't do a very good job.
Not at all. Anyway, sorry. Get back to your twat story.
Getting back to the twat.
That was it.
So, I like the twat.
Yeah.
I like to see you squat with your twat.
Has your tongue recovered from all that time off
From the kids were...
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kids were gone?
Right, yeah. Yeah. It's all healed up.
Fully functional again?
Right, yep.
Good.
We're not talking like this.
Yeah, my tongue was no more. I couldn't even fucking take it anymore. At the time out, I need a break.
I'm so glad the kids got home.
Dina, great, thanks for coming home, you guys. How was your vacation? Did you have on a camp?
Right. Yeah.
Dad, it looks like you've lost like 12 pounds. You know what you're talking about. Me and your mom and Nick been doing fun stuff, current events and going to the library and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm all healed. It's all good.
How's the wife?
Yeah.
She's still walking bow-legged, or?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You'll have that, I guess.
Well,
Sal, what you been doing? What you been up to?
So I was down in Fort Myers, Florida. Went down to a bunch of the beaches down there. We were on Sanibel Island, went to Sanibel Beach, the Sanibel Lighthouse.
Was it warm?
It was hot.
Hot.
You would never get to paint down there. I don't think you'd ever get to paint down there.
Well, I'm glad I don't live there.
Yeah. Fort Myers Beach, Lover's Key we went to. But Sanibel Island, Sanibel Beach was basically made of tiny seashells. Like that's what the beach was. Where if you go over to Fort Myers Beach, that's your classic sandy beach. So we went down there. I did a parasailing, which was fun. It wasn't scary. Wasn't all that bad, and I think it had to do with the water being below me that I just felt more comfortable with that.
Even though if you hit that water, you're still dead as fuck. But
right.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yep. But I had got it's not really a GoPro, but it was like a mini body cam, so it was about the size of this, and you put on a necklace type thing that has a big medallion thing on it. You put that on one under your shirt, and then the camera magnetic, and it just sticks right to there. Well, when I first got the camera, I realized that it wasn't waterproof, so I had to buy a waterproof case for it. So I got that, fit perfect, and then I had it stuck there. So I recorded the video of while we were parasailing. So we walked out. It's all great, perfect. Walking out to the first boat that then takes you out to the next boat that has a parasail on it. And when we got on that boat, you go to the back of it and you lay down, you kind of scoot back a little bit like that, and then they connect all the cables and everything. Well, apparently while I was doing that, the life vest that I had on must have scooted up on me, and it adjusted the location of the camera so that it's only pointing basically at my chin, and the sky is all you can really see from that point on. Then.
Nice.
So like the most important part,
right.
All you see is the bottom of my chin and clouds. So I was a little disappointed with that, but we had they took a ton of pictures from the boat.
Yep.
And we got those pictures, so that was pretty neat. That was fun. Collected a bunch of seashells. I got sunburnt, which doesn't happen too often, like to the point where I was actually peeling now. That sucks, because usually what it does is I'll get sunburnt, kind of red, and then it just goes dark, and that's the end of it. Darker. Right. Well, this time it actually started peeling, so I've been dealing with that. I got a new tattoo a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
I was actually, on Thursday, I was supposed to go down and get another one, but because my skin was peeling, the guy wasn't able to do it, so I'm going to go down on next Friday. So the next time we have a show, I'll have another tattoo to show. This last weekend, I was in a golf outing type of thing with the Chippewa County Bar Association, which coincidentally has nothing to do with taverns or.
Yeah, imagine that.
Yeah. So that was weird, but yeah, I did that, and then we went to the little cottage on the lake and had steak dinners and all that stuff. Just kind of
nice,
make your appearance and whatever.
Sure.
Yep. Yeah.
So what you're saying, it's not like the Garth Brooks song, the HBA?
No, it's not the Honky Tonk Bar Association. This is the Chippewa County one. Yep.
Okay. Must be a different association.
Yeah. Okay. We need if they were similar, but no. So I did that, and then yesterday I had a graduation party I went to in T.W.A.T. Yeah. I think the kid goes.
That's halfway between the equator and the North Pole.
It sure is.
Precisely.
Yeah.
I've never done the math.
In case anybody was listening and want to know where T.W.A.T. is.
Yeah.
Find the North Pole and then find the equator and go halfway between that, and then you'll find T.W.A.T.
49.5 parallel or 47.5 parallel?
You got me.
I think is what it was.
I'm just saying. It's useless information for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, I did that. I think he actually went to Chi High, though. So I was there for a little while yesterday, and then Friday night, I come home after the golf outing, and of course I had to watch Happy Gilmore 2.
I watched that yesterday.
Yep. Jason hasn't watched it.
I have not watched it yet.
Okay. I thought it was good.
I didn't think it was too bad.
Yeah.
It was nostalgic, I guess, if nothing else. The story was kind of weird. There were some parts that I was like, why? But it was what it is. I don't want to give too much away since Jason hasn't seen it.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Yeah. But yeah, so I did that.
At your body cam, I had a question about that.
Sure.
So, do you plan on using that for anything else now that you're done with the Florida thing? Or because I had some thoughts.
Okay.
I thought, since you got the waterproof case for it, you could use that Sunday nights for buttermilk bath.
Oh.
And then, you know how NFL players watch the tape back and critique? It could be like that, then maybe like Monday morning, you and Mom could watch the tape back. Mom, see here, I need you to work a little bit lower, a little bit more on my lower quad.
Yep.
My armpits. Here you're going a little too fast. I need you to slow it down a touch. Watch the tape back, critique it. Kind of fine tune everything.
Yeah, that's
so just throwing it out there. Can be beneficial for all parties involved.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and look at the case or the description on the case. I know it's waterproof. I don't know if it's milk proof.
Well, I would assume it just means any liquid
proof.
Yeah.
I'd have to look into that because but otherwise no, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I mean, it was like $50-$60,
right?
But maybe if we're gonna go out to party one night, maybe I'll wear that, and then the next morning I can be like, whoa,
that's what I did.
That really did happen. I really said that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or maybe like one of the random nights when I have a friend stay over, and then I can upload it to one of those unholy sites.
Sure.
Maybe make a couple bucks off the streams of that. Hicks.
Look, Tim, I told you your back was incredibly hairy. Now, you know I wasn't lying.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah. Put it on my OnlyFans page.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants to
I thought
see
you had an Only Stands page.
Only Stands. All right.
There you go.
It's magical. It sounds magical.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fabulous.
So I wanted to. I know this is usually you and Chad that do this, but I had found a story, or at least it's not P. Diddy.
Oh,
I found a story
I thought it was somebody else.
that I thought was kind of interesting. This is from Local 12 WKRC TV. I don't know where exactly that is, but
Not local.
Sounds like Cincinnati.
yeah, it might be. That's WKRB.
Oh, WKRB in Cincinnati.
Yeah. So there was a local man who stabbed his wife to death. He felt bad about the murder, so he traveled across multiple states to murder his ex-wife because she, unlike his first victim, deserved it.
Oh,
So
Seems like Sandra.
yeah. That makes perfect sense.
Shut up, bitch.
Right.
yeah, so that I thought that was an interesting story. I like the news stories and the.
So did he get the job done on the second one then too?
You know, I'm not sure. I haven't followed up with WKRC to see if he did or not. I should.
I did look up a few news stories because I knew Chad wasn't going to be here and we weren't doing the food stuff, and I saw this headline and I thought of Jason right away.
Oh, nice.
Sorry to interrupt.
KRB in Cincinnati.
WKRC TV is actually in Cincinnati.
Ah, see?
All right, carry on.
Yeah, I saw this headline and thought of Jason. Want to bowl in the nude in Pennsylvania? There's an event coming up that's just for you. So it says if you're feeling good about yourself and maybe a little frisky as well, perhaps bowling in the nude might be a thing that interests you. So yeah, Pittsburgh area naturalists are hosting a nude bowling event. So,
Well,
just so you know, if you're interested.
and where is this at?
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep.
Well, when is this? August 3rd?
Yeah, it doesn't, I don't see it in the article, but yeah.
Well,
So if you're interested,
I guess I could. But
just think of all the balls that would be. Yeah. And then excuse me. Another one I saw was a Florida woman was caught trying to carry turtles through airport security in her bra. So yeah, she was caught hiding two, I'm assuming babies, in her baby turtles in her bra while passing through a TSA checkpoint. She had the turtles wrapped up in gauze and then plastic wrap and tucked into her bra. Only one turtle survived.
Well, yeah, I can't imagine that they can breathe too well through.
Yeah,
it.
that was my kind of thought
That's
as well.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
This isn't necessarily an odd news story or strange or funny, but a couple of deaths in the last few days between that Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan.
Yep, Malcolm Jamal Warner.
And Theo Huxtable.
Yep.
Yeah, the Hulk Hogan, the real American.
Yeah.
I am a real American.
He was my favorite wrestler when I was a kid.
Oh, of course.
He had
millions of others, yeah.
24-inch pythons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brother. Say your prayers.
Oh, yeah.
Take your vitamins and say your prayers.
Yep. So the last one that I saw, a school in Tennessee will no longer accept doctor's notes for children's absences. So it says it will not allow excused absences for sick or injured children. They do have a few exceptions for chronic illness and emergencies, and kids with 8 or more absences will be referred to court. You know, because, hey, my kid has the flu. Let's send him to school so we can get all the other kids sick.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how fucking stupid.
That's, yeah.
Schools are already a fucking breeding zone for sickness anyways.
I was just going to say that when the kids go back to school, they always come back fucking sick, like within the first 2 weeks of school.
Yeah.
Always. You know, this is going to make it better.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I thought that was ridiculous.
That must be what's his name behind all that shit. The junior.
Oh, RFK?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
And I read the whole article, and it said that the school was trying to prepare kids for the real world because when you're sick, you still have to go to work. And it's like, well, you know, to a certain extent, yeah, that is true. You know, however, grown-ups have a little more sense as far as, like, washing your hands and not, you know, kids are right up in each other's business and, you know, they're touching all the same stuff and it's a whole different, you know. Yeah, I thought that was dumb as shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I go to work now sick because you can't call in.
Yep.
All right, because then they want the power is what it's what it is, but so you just go to work sick, and then if they say you're sick to go home, then you have to go home.
Yep.
But to call in,
right, you don't get penalized if they send you home.
Right.
So
fuck it. I mean, sorry everybody at work who's going to get sick when I'm sick, but that's the rules.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah, those were all the weird ones I had.
Jason, you want to tell a story?
Well, that's what I was going to say was Ozzy and Hulk Hogan. That was my story, but you jumped the gun on that one on me. But
well, I just thought that fit well into the news stories.
I don't got any stories. Besides the fact that there are, believe it or not, from my wife, there are mud people that live up by Christie Mountain.
Mud people?
Mud people.
Now, are those people are made out of mud or live in the mud?
Well, that would be the question to ask her.
Gotcha.
But when she was littler, if anybody's been up to Christie Mountain, I don't know, but when you go up to Christie Mountain and before you just turn in left, if you're coming from the south, to turn left to go to Christie Mountain, there's a road that goes off to the right. I don't know the fucking name of the road, but that's where you go, way back in there. And then her stepdad would always go back in that dark forest back there and like step on the gas and hot rod the engine and said that we're running out of gas and that the mud people are going to come out and attack us and take us. So there are mud people that live up by Christie Mountain. In case anybody is interested, it's right alongside the Bigfoot and
Sasquatch,
aliens and up there. But
mud
chupacabra.
Chupacabra, yeah, that's usually down by Texas, and
you know.
But yeah, same.
The Hodag.
The Hodag.
It's a Rhinelander.
Yeah.
I actually had a. Well, I was gonna say did some research on that, but I looked into that one time. The whole story of the Hodag and how that all came about. It was kind of interesting.
It was very interesting.
And silly.
Yeah.
That the guy. Had told the local, this was back in the late 1800s, had told the locals that there was a wild beast of sorts in the woods, and ended up saying, you know, first he had said that he just saw it and it got everyone's attention. Well, then the next time he said that he had actually caught it, captured it, and had it in a big tent, circus tent type thing for on display. You know, of course people could pay to go and see it. Yeah. But it was, you know, like real dimly lit type of thing, and you could kind of make out that there was a monster in there, and it was moving around. And of course, you know, come to find out, it was his kids or something with like a tarp and some metal utensils or something. And but the story was kind of funny because you would think after that he would be in trouble, right? And people would be pissed.
Because wasn't there like scientists and stuff that came up?
Yeah. So yeah, I guess before it was announced that it was a hoax, that the people from the National Science Institute or whatever the what's the big science institute?
NASA?
No, not NASA. It's right at the tip of my tongue. I just can't think of what it is. But
he had the same problem I had.
I think it starts with an S. Smithsonian.
Oh. Okay.
That there was some scientists from the Smithsonian that were going to come up and take a look at it, and that's kind of when he was like, this maybe went a little too far, and so he ended up, instead of everyone, Rhinelander was home of Neil McCoy.
Home, yeah.
He goes every year.
He does, yeah.
Which that's kind of interesting too, because I've watched. They have, if you go on the Hodag Festival Facebook page, every year when he comes, they record a video of him coming through the entrance, and I don't know if it's just him or if it's all of the buses when they come in. It must be just him, because I think it would cause too much of a commotion. But they have, when he comes in through, like, it looks like through the campground, and he's, like, it's usually at 8 in the morning or whatever time, he's out there honking the horn of the bus, and nice. People are lined up along the sides. It's pretty neat to watch those videos, but yeah, he goes every year up there. But
I've seen him a bunch of times, either at like Country Fest or at the fairgrounds in Chippewa or wherever. But he always says that Wisconsin is his best place. He always likes to come. The people are awesome. It's a great atmosphere. He's always said that for the 30 years I've seen him out and about. That he always says Wisconsin, he feels like home. And actually, I want to think he stayed with a doctor, hotel,
maybe.
Not a good show, but Wisconsin State Fair. By the time we got in there and got the tickets, because the kids were out, what had happened was the kids were out in the fair doing the rides, and they were with their friends. And Lacey and I like Neil McCoy, right? So he has great songs. We were just sitting behind the grandstands and listening to the music and, just enjoying it. Told the kids, this is where we're going to be. If you need us, this is where we are. And some dude came out from in the thing there. Are you guys going to go see the show? I'm like, no, we're just sitting here, listening. And the kids are out in the fairgrounds. And he's like, he gave us 2 tickets. He goes, here, go in there and see him. But I got in there. And and Lacey's like, he kind of sucks, but
that's what most people say when they go to see Greg.
Well, they all suck.
Somehow I knew the conversation would turn.
Turn what?
Turn bad. It's been over a year now since I've seen him.
Who? Greg?
Yeah. Yeah.
How are you surviving?
Yeah.
How are you holding up?
This is weird.
It's been rough. It's probably one of the longest droughts in many years, because usually it's at least once a year. I was looking at his shows and stuff, and he's not around here.
Oh, weird.
Shocker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's somewhere way like down south by Milwaukee here, maybe in the next couple weeks, but that's like a 5-hour drive.
Well, a true fan, that's not that far though, right?
It's not out of the question, but I've also tried driving that home after a concert at one time.
I was with you.
That's a tough thing to do. That's a long haul after.
That was fucking funny, dude. We were meant to go see OAR.
Oh, okay.
And that was in Waukesha. Which is right.
Actual Waukesha. I've back from there may not have started.
Right.
He just all of a sudden he did like kind of what you do when we kick off the show, or it was just kind of a hey. I'm like, fucking what?
Wow.
Jesus.
We had stopped at that gas station. I can't remember wherever that Army thing is down there.
Fort McCoy.
Yeah.
We had stopped there, and I think we got gas or something, and I got a coffee, and I'm like, well, fuck it. I mean, I have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
It's what, 1 or 2 or 3 in the morning or whatever time it was. It was pretty late. I'm like, all right. No, we had stopped and got gas and maybe got a soda or whatever the case was. And we started driving. Was that maybe just before that or just after?
Well, I think Fort McCoy is before. I think you have to go through Fort McCoy before you get to Black River Falls.
Yes. But we had stopped there anyway and went to the bathroom or drinks and stuff. Well, he got back in the car and he was driving, and I had asked him, like, hey, you want me to drive? No, I'm like, all right. So we were just had the music not loud, but
Yeah.
I look over at him. He knew what was happening.
Yeah.
He was getting tired.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, this is a perfect time to
Prime opportunity.
Hey,
Scare him and see if he can't jerk the wheel right into the ditch.
yeah. Oh man, you scared the shit out of me. I'm like,
Yeah.
well,
No, I was definitely zoned out. That's
but he
for
was
sure.
awake after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we made it back, and obviously survived. But
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
that was a good show.
Good show.
Yeah.
They actually were just over in Minneapolis last weekend.
Oh.
And then they played down at Clear Lake, Iowa. They were in Clear Lake, Iowa, and really interesting to go to because they played at the Surf Ballroom in Clear Lake, Iowa, which was the last
Yeah.
Oh.
place that Buddy Holly, Big Bopper, and Richie Valens played at before their plane crashed out of there. It's a little history lesson for you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the winter dance party was there. But
Oh.
The wife just went and saw Coldplay at Madison last weekend, I think it was.
not with her CEO boss, was it?
No,
Oh, they weren't on the jumbo
that
cam?
was the show before Madison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
one.
they played at Camp Randall. So, yeah.
That
Just like
on it.
yeah.
Hey, if you're married, you probably.
Yeah. Well, it's probably got to assume just to make up the money that they're losing from getting divorced now, I'm sure.
Didn't they both get divorced? Or
Well,
going to?
So that was
Because
another.
what wasn't the one the CEO or something?
One was the CEO,
that
one
was
was
HR.
HR, yeah.
Of the same company?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, boy,
Yeah.
does that sound familiar?
Yeah. The funny thing is, though, on that, I saw a post that, the guy was the one getting targeted for everything. Granted, maybe it was because he was the CEO or whatever it was, but he was like the main target of all of the backlash. And somebody had pointed out, she's married too.
Thanks to a
So
tango.
why isn't she getting rung through the her butt? So there's some job openings if anyone's looking.
Yeah, sure.
Astronomer looking for a new CEO and HR.
There you go.
Yeah. Nice.
What else we got?
I got nothing else.
Well, nothing. Cut grass yesterday. Mowed the grass.
I don't think
So
I've
if you
cut-
need me to cut grass, I can come on over and cut your grass too. And
I think it's been almost 2 weeks since I've cut my grass, but I don't know that I need to.
you probably do.
I haven't been out there to look though either, so it's hard
Well,
to say.
yeah.
All right. Well, you want to give us a rating? Can do. Go on to YouTube if you go on to Spotify if you're not listening there.
Right.
I had some problems with. Let me rephrase that. Our
Technical team?
technical team had some problems uploading the last episode to Spotify.
Really?
It kept airing out, and still to this day has aired out. They've because I keep checking in for status checks, like, hey, why is that episode? Where's that episode?
Yeah.
And the response is always, hey, we try every day, but it's just not going through. So I
We've
don't know.
struggled with our tech team.
It's progressed.
Yeah.
The tech and
Cam.
kiss. But yeah, so check out those things.
Follow us on social media.
Yep. Give the ratings on Spotify would really help. Just putting a comment down there saying whatever you want to say. I wish I was on Kiss Cam. Or say,
Giving us a thumbs up on YouTube or a comment, any of that stuff all helps the algorithm.
Well, and hey, if you're maybe instead of a 4-star, just do a 5-star.
Do a 5-star. Yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
Star. I should have only put 4.
Yeah.
Then that triggers extra.
Sure. My bad.
So.
Yeah.
All right. With Chad being gone, we're not going to do a food challenge. We still have escargot. What is the other
Couple
stuff
tins of
over there?
caviar. These pickled ume plums.
Sounds good. So hopefully the next time we will have all 4 of us here. Then we can do that again. Come on down. Go and
Hicks at talesfromthehicks.com.
that's the one. All right, guys.
Sweet.
Until
Sounds good.
the next time.
Later.
Have a good day.